the key thing, right? I was tempted to write C, but it's not right because the consumption level has jumped to a new steady state level due to the drop in permanent income. But investment goes back, it's delta K. Output goes back because we've done all this investment. So now the last thing we need is B2, and B2 is given here. So we have B3 equals Y plus 1 plus R times 1 over 1 plus R, Y1 minus Y minus I1 minus I minus I minus, what did we have here? R over 1 plus R, 1 plus R, Y1 minus I1 minus 1 over 1 plus R, Y minus I. So that's the B2 part, and that's the minus C1 part. Okay, there's a lot of stuff, right? Now, the good news is, first of all, this cancels out. And the next good news is, where's the next good news? We have y minus I, y minus I. That's what we have here, right? These two guys. Then we have plus y1 minus y minus, actually, let's do it this way, plus I minus R over 1 plus R, y1 minus I1 minus 1 over 1 plus R, y minus I. And guess what? There's an I1 missing here somewhere. Now let me check whether.
No need to inform this one.
Yep.
Because we have the B2 equal to here.
Yep.
Y1 minus I1 minus C1.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we keep the C1 not impact because finally we have the B3 equal to B2.
That should be the case, and the question is, what did I get wrong here? So, but I love to learn from students. That's exactly the moment that I'm hoping for. So when you get things right and I get things wrong, then it's so I don't feel humiliated in any way. It's just I didn't look at my notes. So we see the y and the y canceling out. We have the I and the I canceling out. So where's the y1? Okay, and here we are. We have the, thanks. So we have the y1 minus I1 times 1 minus R over 1 plus R minus 1 over 1 plus R y minus I. This is, of course, 1 over 1 plus R. And what you get is 1 over 1 plus R equals, y1 minus y minus I1 minus I, and quod erat demonstrandum, as we say in Latin, that's exactly equal to B2. Hooray. Okay, thanks for helping me out. I thought I was on the wrong track, but good. Okay, so since B3 equals B2, what about the current account balance? Well, the current account balance is 0, right? Because current account balance is the change in the NIIP, and so that's 0. Now, that's it. Now, let me briefly motivate the whole thing. I mean, this is a sometimes confusing, sometimes almost trivial little mathematical exercise. It's not rocket science, but you see, I mean, you have to understand how things are related. And that's the key rationale for doing these things, right? I mean, at some point, you want to delegate calculations to a computer, but the computer says, what am I expected to do, right? And if you don't know how things are related, the computer will not know, right? So going through these steps, I think was worth it because it showed you how step by step, right, in the initial steady state, everything was stable. People expected nothing to happen. Then in the shock period, the output dropped. The result was the capital stock was smaller. The result was that the output dropped. The result was that investment went up because the representative consumer wanted to get back to the steady state capital stock, and consumption dropped. But consumption didn't drop as much as output, so the current account balance was negative. Now, this was period 1, so agents entered the second period with a negative net international investment position. Well, that's not what we see here, but it's so agents entered the second period with a negative net